Welcome to this special curation by ERED LUIN Company. At ERED LUIN, we believe in curating not just artworks, but soulful journeys, bringing together artists whose creations embody depth, authenticity, and resonance. Our mission is to share art that touches hearts and spirits, connecting creators with audiences in meaningful ways. Today, we are delighted to present the art collection titled Portraits of Quiet Truth. An emotionally resonant art series created by Anupriya. Anupriya P. Jose began painting with intent at 21, though her relationship with drawing stretches back to childhood. Her work is rooted in the emotional terrain of human faces, the silent stories behind every gaze, the truths that linger in expressions. Often blending visual art with lettering, she creates pieces that speak where words fall short. Her portraits are not just images, they are emotional archives. Each figure, each gesture, is a vessel of intimacy, identity, and connection. As you gaze upon this work, you are invited into that same journey of openness, where art becomes not merely a visual experience, but a silent dialogue between the work, the creator, and the viewer. Behind this series is an artist inspired by the quiet philosophies of presence and attention. Anupriya finds meaning in moments often overlooked. While not bound to a single tradition, her work draws from the sacredness of human connection and the layered narratives of Indian culture. The artist's sketches in the provided snapshot reveal a distinctive approach and notable skill across multiple artistic dimensions. Here is a detailed study based on the visible works. The artist employs a mix of traditional portraiture, stippling, dot work, line drawing, and high-contrast black and white ink illustration. Multiple artworks display proficiency in stippling and text-based shading, demonstrating patience and mastery in tonal variation without reliance on smooth gradients. The approach emphasizes manual techniques over digital manipulation, evident in the organic, hand-rendered details and irregularities that add character to each piece. Rather than aiming for photorealism, many works rely on minimal lines or selective shading, distilling the personalities and bonds through essential forms. Originality is found in the creative use of stippling and even text as shading and form within more than one artwork, a personal mark, distinguishing these pieces from conventional portrait art. These portraits generally focus on family groups or couples, presenting them in intimate, emotionally warm arrangements. The decision to render family and personal moments through abstracted, stylized textures instead of smooth realism imbues the sketches with conceptual depth, suggesting both the permanence and the fleeting nature of memory. There is strong emotional resonance in these works. The focus on family, personal connection, and gesture suggests warmth and intimacy. The simplified lines and dot work invite viewers to engage compassionately, filling in visual details with their imagination and experiences. Colour use is predominantly monochromatic, using black ink on white paper. By eschewing a broad palette, the artist accentuates contrast to articulate form and emotion. Balance is consistently achieved through careful composition, figures are centrally placed, and the interplay of positive and negative space creates equilibrium even in complex group scenes. This stark palette brings a timeless, universal appeal, making the emotional content more accessible. Based on the originality, notably the text-based works and stippling technique, emotional appeal, and technical skill shown, these sketches have strong collectability, especially for those seeking personalized or bespoke portraiture. The artist's unique conceptual approach and consistent quality suggest increasing future value. Positioned for value, handcrafted, emotionally resonant or calligraphic art. To help guide collectors and art lovers alike, every artwork curated by ERED LUIN is also evaluated on our ERED LUIN's Art Score, a framework highlighting the essence of each piece. ERED LUIN's Art Score for Portraits of Quiet Truth will be published on our website. In conclusion, this artist's sketches offer a compelling blend of tradition and innovation, with a balance between technical mastery and emotional depth. To request a personalized art curation, collaborate on meaningful art projects, or explore more of our collections, we invite you to visit our website www.eredluin.com. Together, let's continue unfolding stories through art.